this community. The community lacks water, school,
Whether we shy away from the reality or remain unconcerned about the devastating effect among us on a daily basis, corruption remains a major bane to economic, social, environmental, and political development in Nigeria. This is a case of residents of Ilaje-Otumara, an overpopulated community in Ebutemeta West on the Lagos mainland. Covered in filth, stagnant and dirty water from gutters let out overwhelming stench that greets any stranger to the community, with abject poverty staring one at the face. Deep drainages run between the ramshackle dirt houses, with some carrying away sewage in the open. These habitants have resigned their fate despite being evidently denied basic access to human and infrastructural development. For these residents, it is better to cohabit with filth than being homeless.
It has been like this for over 40 years. Because before I started primary school, I could tell you in 1972 we have no water. And as we speak now, there is no water. Even the electricity you see here are self-help. There is no proper electricity in the community. That's why we have our own electric committee, we have security committee, we have to set up committee for everything. If this place is a place where you could dig a well and you have water, so many people will have dug well. But here, if by the time you dig the surface here by 2 meters, 3 meters, you have salty water.
Ilaje-Otumara community has remained underdeveloped in this 21st century, considering the fact that it is situated in the heart of Lagos, world's most populous black megacity. This, however, calls for the question: is Lagos megacity project a smokescreen or one big scam? Akinwumi Ambode was the governor of Lagos State for 4 years, and in his plans to turn the state into a megacity, which perhaps may include Ilaje-Otumara, was cut short after a tenure. This 65-year-old senior citizen has lived in Ilaje-Otumara for over 12 years. She says the settlement had been neglected for decades.
If a person stay for the place or go another country, make a government, they make everything there is food, oil, make everything there jabrakata. So that person go happy, even though government is say make it do like this, everybody will join hands, they do it. But if the person they hungry, if you go buy rice, now you go carry the money where you go buy another thing, put for only rice. You go carry money where you go buy everything, put for beans. How person go happy to do anything?
Many things are happening, not even only sickness, and because of the situation in the community. No good road, environment. When I show you where we toilet, living toilets, not the one that they have here, they are using it as a commercial, 20 naira, 50 naira. The other side is, but when you can be able to follow me, I will show you exactly what we are suffering here. Sickness and all rampant. Not only that, when we want to talk, nobody will hear us. So some leaders that will give a community.
On a fact-finding trip to the community by Rootstv Nigeria, on a platform of Journalists Against Poverty and Action Aid Nigeria, revealed several foul play such as misappropriation of funds, deliberate and partial neglect on the part of successive delegated authorities as well as Lagos State government.
Now in every community, we don't say we are going to do this. We want the community themselves to come up with. You know, sometimes you go to a community, you say they don't have light, but they tell you we don't need light. What we need is water. You understand, man? So those are the things we want you to come up with, sir, so that we know. And when we are doing our need assessment, we like to take it by priority. What are the first thing you need that is know that is your major challenge? Is it road? Is it education? Because even if you say road, you know, I see a lot of sense when the brother was talking to me. You know, if you say a lot, when there is road, people just pass through the road. But there are also challenges in education.
In 2017, the federal government promised to construct 10,000 primary health centers that will implement the National Health Act that was signed into law. Unfortunately, less than 5% of the federal government's annual budget for 2019 was allocated to the health sector, and this has been the trend for many years. The state of well-being of the citizens here is a total write-off, and no one will believe that this is Lagos. Even though the residents seem complacent and unperturbed about the deplorable state of the community, the Ilaje-Otumara needs intervention, and urgently. Their biggest fear that this community could be demolished by the Lagos state government, the same fate that befell Morocco, now Victoria Island, in July 1990. During the military era, about 300,000 people lost their homes. Lagos has actively pursued its megacity status. City officials and developers have undertaken a massive urban renewal project that has seen slums and waterfront communities like Ilaje-Otumara demolished to make way for new high-rise building projects. As it stands, it's a 50-50 chance for residents of this community if the state government will come to the rescue or end up being sacked. But Ilaje-Otumara is an epidemic in waiting. Rootstv Nigeria.